Yo dude, the second season of the anime about the world's most beloved cosplayer, Marin Kitagawa, is coming soon. So here's the full first season to hold you over. If you like it, drop a comment if you want the second one. Let's go for the recap. Back in the day, our boy Gojo fell in love with Hina dolls thanks to his grandpa, who worked with them. He thought they were the prettiest things ever, so he started practicing drawing their faces. But one day, a friend told him she hated him for liking girl dolls. Time skipped now, he's in high school, and yep, still friendless. Even on his way to school, some guy mistakes him for someone else. Poor Gojo can't catch a break. He thinks focusing so hard on becoming a Hina doll craftsman means no friends for him. Dude's low-key jealous, watching his classmates have normal teen convos. He wishes he had that too. Then out of nowhere, a girl comes flying at his desk, smacks her head on the edge, and her friends rush over to help. Enter Marin Kitagawa, the star of this show, absolute queen. Gorgeous, radiant, chef's kiss. She checks out what's on Gojo's arm, and this shameless anime already flashes her cleavage. Total opposites Marin's, super popular a nobody. But hey, she's just like Osan Otaku who gets mad when people trash her anime. She even shut down some cocky dude who dissed her tastes. Later, she stays to help Gojo clean the classroom and gives him real talk about not letting people walk all over him since it was other students' job to clean that day. MVP move right there. Next day, Gojo's in the home SE room, sewing his doll. Looking all dorky, when plot twist Marin walks in and sees everything. You'd expect her to cuss him out or bolt, but nah, she's amazed he can use a sewing machine. She also thinks the Hina doll is stunning. Then, she starts stripping. Weird flex, but okay, she throws on a black dress and shows Gojo. He roasts the stitching though. Turns out, Marin just wanted to cosplay an erotic game character. So now she needs Gojo's help making the outfit cause she's hopeless at sewing. And let's be real, how's Gojo or anyone gonna say no to a cool, cute, charismatic girl? No shot, my dude. He says he'll give it his all, even though he's never made clothes for people before. Marin jumps for joy. She gets to be yeah, from an 18 school game, Gojo's mind is blown. Marin explains that Shizuku is from rookie humiliation to an 18 game, that even got an anime classic plot where a guy transfers to an all-girls school and gets a massive harem. Into some sus stuff, and let's be real, my fellow average otaku, you'd probably vibe with it too. She's dead set on cosplaying Shizuku in some risk poses. Gojo's clueless but committed. Next day, Marin shows up at his house, unannounced. She's too hyped to wait till Monday. She found his place by googling his family's doll shop. She barges into his room, scoping everything out, leaving Gojo stunned. How's a girl this fine just waltzing into his room, striking those kinds of poses? But the best or worst is yet to come. Gojo's gotta take her measurements. So Marin's gotta strip down to her underwear. She came prepared. Rocking a bikini bottom, she's ready to go. Dude's shaking, staring at her developed curves and killer body, but he steels himself and gets to work, even measuring her feet. When it's time for her bust, Gojo and you, my fellow otaku, short-circuits over anime physics. Then he measures her thighs but accidentally brushes way too close. Embarrassed but stays quiet, she lends Gojo the 18 games for research on the outfits. That night, his grandpa catches him studying like it's a final exam complete with detailed notes on anatomy. Grandpa's shocked but figures, hey, boys will be boys. Gojo dreams of Marin in Shizuku's outfit, telling her to put on the wig, but then she starts acting like the character, moaning suspiciously and lifting her skirt. It's this close to becoming a hint bam. He wakes up, very excited, and takes care of business. At school, he can't even look at Marin without flashing back to Bikini Day or that steamy dream. When she brushes against him and he feels her chest, full system crash. Rumors start swirling about them. No way Marin's into a guy like him. Gojo avoids her, making lame excuses, until she corners him outside. He spills. The rumors will ruin your rep. Marin doesn't care. They're friends, and she jokes about them actually dating. Cue the cosplay shopping montage. Gojo's got detailed sketches. Marin's got the cash. At Swallowtail, they browse wigs. Gojo knows Shizuku's hair specs better than Marin. The superfan, she's thrilled he came, and he feels useful for once. Then she tries on fishnets and garters. Gojo's sweating bullets. Worried women will side-eye him. Until he sees Marin's legs and all worries vanish. She even teases, I could give you a hotter reward, brewer. Stop tormenting this boy and us. Night falls, Marin scarfs a pork bun, insisting one snack won't ruin my measurements. Gojo asks about the next anime event tits, in 2 weeks. RIP Gojo's sleep schedule, Gojo stressing over how to finish Shizuku's outfit in 2 weeks for that event Marin mentioned. If his Hina dolls take forever, a real person cosplay. Mission impossible. Gotta draft patterns, cut fabric, the works. Dude's practically passing out on the train. He gets home clutching fishnet stockings. Grandpa freaks, falls backward, and ends up in the hospital. Nothing serious. Thankfully, Marin hears about the accident and offers full support. Need food? I'll cook. Finally, they swap contacts about time, right? Gojo's swamped to juggling Marin's outfit and Hina doll shop duties. Zero time to chat. But after all night and bloodshot eyes, he finishes at 6 a.m. and texts Marin, done. She's impressed, but then drops the bomb. Oh yeah, I'm not even going to that event, lol. Gojo's relieved more time, but Marin bursts into tears, apologizing for her poor communication. Gojo, the absolute gentleman, brushes it off. No biggie. Wanna try it on now? He even styles her wig and plans her makeup, though he doubts his skills. Marin hypes him up. You'll get even better. Exhausted Gojo smiles and Marin blinks. First time I've seen you smile. Top tier guy even does her full makeup. Then, the big reveal. Marin changes and Gojo's mind blown. Do I look like Shizu? Perfect. Q. Cosplay. Photoshoot. Snaps a pic, but something's missing. Gotta act more like Shizuku. His room's lacking the games. Tilda. Vibe. But Marin improvises. She cracks up at her own goofy face, but by the third try, Gojo nails Ichizuku IRL. Marin creates a cosplay account to flaunt her masterpiece. And hey, since it's ready, she decides to hit the event after all. She freaks out meeting famous cosplayers while Gojo sweats, feeling out of place. Meanwhile, Marin's bouncing her enthusiasm, convinced everyone's staring at her cleavage. They are. Marin snaps some pics with a local photographer and gets so hyped she takes one with him to celebrate. She comes back sweating bullet stat. Thick fabric's about to burst in this heat. Oh, ingenious idea. She double-stacked brass to enhance the front and match Shizuku's 18-game proportions. Because obviously, realism wasn't the priority. This girl's wild. They duck into a cooler spot inside, and Marin starts wiping off Sweat Q Anime's shameless fan service. There's a whole pool of sweat between her assets. Gojo helps dry her back, and Marin lets out those moans. It's just relief. But Gojo's misinterpreting things. Hard. On the train home, Gojo's half asleep and mumbles. You looked really pretty as Shizuku coming from him. That's heartfelt. Marin blushes, she's catching feelings. Folks, back at Marin washes her wig while he coaches her. Suddenly, she's seeing him in Prince Mode Love at 100 miles per hour. Grandpa walks in, has a second heart attack, my grandson's with a girl. But Gojo explains nothing indecent. Grandpa praises his cosplay skills, while Marin admits to herself she's totally into Gojo. Then her stomach growls dinner time. Gojo cooks mom died young. Had to learn, and Marin relates, lost her mom, lives alone. Mood gets heavy, but lightens up when he walks her to the station. Marin's inner monologue. We could have done something indecent, and I'd have been 200% down. Later, torrential rain. A soaked girl shows up at Gojo's door. Grandpa lets her in, must be Gojo's friend. Gojo arrives, panics Grandpa, got scammed, criminal in our house. Barges into the bathroom bam, girls buck naked, illegal in 200 countries. But Japan. She introduces herself as Sejuna Inui, a year older. She's here because she saw Marin's cosplay online and demands Gojo make her one too or she'll report him for the bathroom incident. Gojo realizes she's Juju, Marin's cosplay idol. Marin arrives, fangirls hard, and Juju assumes they're dating. Gojo short-circuits denying it. Marin's low-key, thrilled by the idea. She begs Juju for a matching magical girl duo, cosplay instant rejection. Ain't nobody got time for that. Marin's dead set on cosplaying Neon as Black Lobelia, and Gojo overhears, but Juju's not having it. She'd rather fly solo, plus she needs to rent a studio. Marin, of course, begs to join and offers to split costs, since Gojo's helping, with hair, makeup, anyway. Juju caves instantly. It's Marin. After all, Gojo needs to watch the anime first to nail the designs. But where? Marin volunteers her complete box set, all 126 episodes. Gojo's jaw drops. Dude's not built for that grind. Next day, he swings by Marin's place to grab it. She answers the door in sleepwear with dangerous cleavage, just woke up. But her real panic, Gojo seeing her without contacts inside, he's sweating first time in a girl's room, let alone the school's queen. They start the anime, and Marin's living the otaku dream, her crush chilling at her place. Actually invested. She whips up Omoris in the kitchen, then realizes she's braless. Unless Gojo's blind. Spoiler, he noticed. He attempts a fancy heart with love scribbled on top, ends up looking like a kindergarten art project. But Gojo devours it anyway. They binge more, and Gojo full-on cries at the magical girls he's hooked. Back home, he sends Juju sketch drafts. She's shocked at the detail. He texts Marin, meeting Juju's little sis. Tomorrow she's the pro photog for their shoot. Marin immediately calls. I'm coming too. Next day, they meet Shinjuju's younger sister. Plot twist, she's taller and more developed than Juju. Marin's mind blown. Flipping through Shinju's past cosplay photos, Marin harder. Shinju's the brains behind Juju's socials. Juju blew up on Twitter, Insta, but Shinju gave up replying to D-Missance, Juju's Ice Queen rep. Gojo asks about Shinju's camera gear. Her explanation, cool. The price tag. My kidney camera equipment's a scam worldwide. Finally, they hit the abandoned hospital studio. Juju's terrified but plays tough. She admits her magical girl phase, how she realized it was fiction. Until she bought a neon cosplay, saw herself in the mirror, and felt pure joy again. Gojo's heart melted hearing that. Juju asked him to make her cosplay because she could feel how much soul he puts into Marin's outfits. Dude got so emotional. He grabbed Juju's hand on instinct. Big mistake. Gur's brain short-circuited. She's never even touched a guy before. All girls' school problems. Next thing you know, she's frozen. Then face plants. Gojo's left sweating. Like, what do I do? Next day after school, Marin drags Gojo to the beach for some not dash a dash date dash but dash totally dash a dash date vibes. A seagull snatches her burger mid-bite. They share food. Then Marin splashes around in the waves. Gojo's mesmerized by how carefree she is. She's jumping around so much he accidentally gets a peek under her skirt. Not that he hasn't seen worse. They're having a blast when Marin drops the bomb. We should travel together this summer. Just us. Gojo's over the moon until Marin walks away internally screaming, "Why did I say that?" She's dying of embarrassment. But then sneaks a photo of Gojo looking peaceful AF. Frame-worthy. Marin and Gojo get back from shopping, and Gojo's already ordered a mannequin for the cosplay outfits. Then Marin hikes up her skirt. "So, what?" Jaya think, and Gojo hits the floor. "Chill, dude." She laughs. "It's just the bikini I bought." Turns out she'd texted him a full body pic yesterday, but Gojo only opened it. You know why? Homie was too busy paying tribute to Marin. Now she's twirling, showing off her assets, and Gojo struggling. "Marin, if you touch me right now, I'm gonna lose it." They're crafting black labila accessories when Marin decides to try them on immediately, yanking off her shirt. No biggie, if you see. Oops, she forgot she was wearing that bra. Cut to Juju trying on her finished cosplay at Gojo's. It's flawless. She's obsessed with the details. They head to the abandoned hospital, where Shinju's also in cosplay. Flashback time. Earlier, Gojo learned Shinju secretly wants to cosplay too, but chickens out around her big sis. She's embarrassed. The character Soma looks nothing like her butt. Gojo drops truth. Who cares if the character's skinnier? If you love M, cosplay M. So they sneak to his place to transform Shinju into Soma. Problem, she's stacked compared to him. Solution, chest binders. The final look, 11/10. Even Marin and Juju stand. Photoshoot time. Juju nails her Shen look absolute fire. Shinju suggests Marin join next time, then drops the drama. Let's recreate that scene where Shen becomes the Black Lily and Lobelia questions her loyalty. High intensity pose incoming. Juju's usually scared of this place, but with friends. Zero fear. Marin transforms into Black Lobelia, and their pose, cinematic masterpiece. Marin loses it gushing over Juju's beauty, which totally boosts Juju's confidence. Then Shinju does a solo shoot with Marin, who's serving supermodel vibes until pop. Shinju's bra strap explodes like a wild animal escaping. Moving on, summer vacay hits, and Marin's next cosplay. Veronica's super revealing, tan wild girl character. Marin's obsessed with her generous chest, more than the guys. Honestly. Closing parenthesis. Next day, Marin shows up at Gojo's fully tanned thanks to hours of body makeup. Sweaty, and immediately hops in the shower. Gojo leaves his clothes outside for her big mistake. Marin teases him relentlessly, hoping he'll peek. When she emerges in his oversized shirt, Gojo's a blushing mess, especially when she lifts it to apply more tanning base, flashing just enough to make him short-circuit. Veronica's ankle chains trip her, and she plants cosplay delayed. They hit the mall, so Gojo can get new fits. Marin's hard eyes every look, even the questionable ones. Love is blind. Post-scrape date, Gojo admits Veronica's outfit shows too much skin to finish. Marin panics. Is he ditching me? Until he clarifies. Then, the bomb drops. Marin whispers, "I could send you a pic in the Veronica outfit later." Gojo's brain. Yes, please. Gojo and Marin hit up a manga cafe, basically a fancy library. With private rooms to read, Marin recommends a slice of life manga with a title so long, it's basically the plot. A succubus named Liz and a novelist who never sleeps. The story. A writer pulls all-nighters, and Liz the succubus desperately tries to make him rest. Marin's obsessed and wants to cosplay Liz, but hesitates. Gojo might freak over the skimpy outfit, and she thinks her tomboyish hair won't fit Liz's ultra-cute vibe. Gojo immediately disagrees. "You'd rock anything." Cue Marin's hard eyes. She explains what a succubus is, wink wink, fellow otaku, and they plan the cosplay. Cut to later, Marin rents a studio for photos. Plot twist, it's a love hotel. Yikes, Marin swears it was an accident. Suru Gojo's short-circuiting as adult content plays on the room TV until Marin walks in, and he slams it off. He does her makeup and wig nailing Liz's look, even adding accessories for accuracy. The shoot starts, cute Marin posing, devouring chocolate, but she goes ham on the snacks, and Gojo snaps way too many pics of her mid-bite. For the final shot, something's missing. Until Gojo lies down and tells her to sit on him, you see where this is going. The angle's perfect until moans from the next room kill the vibe. Gojo finally remembers where they are, and notices Marin's very exposed thighs. R.I.P. his self-control, the lights dim, a kiss more. Nope, the room phone rings, time's up. Marin changes in the bathroom. Shook at how close things got. In the elevator, Gojo's mentally combusting. By the time he gets home, Marin's getting all the tribute. Gojo's practicing his skills when he spots fireworks lighting up the Sky Festival seasons here. Then Marin's SOS text hits, help me with my homework. Turns out, her dad won't let her hit the festival until she finishes her summer assignments and sends proof. Plot twist. Marin totally forgot about schoolwork because she's been grinding as a part-time magazine model. She looks way different from her cosplay self, almost older. After cramming, they realize more homework still at school. Oops. They swing by the pool, looking fire in the summer heat. Marin claims she just dipped her toes but splash. Gojo heroically fishes her out. I can't swim. She promises to invite him to the festival. After finishing all her work. Night falls. The festival's packed. Gojo waits at the entrance then. BAM. Marin shows up in a stunning yukata. Gojo's blushing hard, especially at her exposed nape. Weird kink, bro. Marin notices and milks it, strutting around to keep his eyes locked. They devour candy apples in every snack stand. Marin eats like she's starving. Then fireworks explode, painting the sky. Gojo's living the dream. Actual friends, actual fun, not just watching from his lonely window. He glances at Marin. Softly. Mood equals ruined. Marin sticks out her blue-dyed tongue from candy, then whines about blistered feet from walking. Gojo piggybacks her home as she chirps, next year will be even better. Dude's on cloud 9. Later, Marin calls Gojo she watched another horror movie and can't sleep. Every noise freaks her out, but she finally chills. Summer's over. School tomorrow. Gojo's dead tired on the other end. Marin mumbles about another cosplay event. Gojo, half asleep, slurs, had so much fun this year. Code mid-sentence. Marin smiles, whispers, I love you, but he's out cold. She hangs up, ready to crash. See you in July for season 2. Yo fam, what did you think of the full recap? If you made it to the end, drop a Marin supremacy in the comments and smash that like button. Help me decide if I should cover season 2 when it drops. Subscribe to keep the vibe strong. Hit the bell so you don't miss a thing, and peep the description cards for more questionable or maybe not recaps. Thanks for the love, you're the real MVP. Catch ya next time.